And I think we have a few questions lined up, so I'm going to invite you to come on, the X.
Hello.
Hi, what is your name?
Aelle.
Oh, hi.
Hi, everybody.
Hello.
I have a question to Ivan. How excited were you when you learned that you will be blood-eagled by the Sons of Ragnar?
Well, I must
And?
admit, yeah.
Hey?
Yeah.
I was excited to answer. Because after that, I was, because I know that there was this, I don't know how to call it, dummy of you?
Yes.
Which, I don't know what it's made of, but I think you saw it before. What did you saw when you saw that, and did it hurt when they did it at the end?
It did hurt when they did it because it was cold and it was dark and it was wet, and I'm very sensitive. And it's very difficult when you're supposed to be the guys tearing my back open to not want to actually make a wound to me. So I got slightly wounded by it, but I was very excited by it because in spite of the savage nature of the thing, it was an impressive full stop to put to the whole part. So I could have just gone out and fallen and died in my sleep. That wouldn't have been quite so fun. And when I saw my body, which then gets hoisted up into the tree, and the director said, "You might not want to see this," because it was a fantastic 3D version of me. They'd taken a squillion pictures going around, and even little leftover scars, which I'd forgotten I had, I could see on the body. And I'm thinking, wow, this is fantastic. It had a fuller head of hair than me, but apart from that, it was pretty accurate. But when I saw my dead body, I instantly had a photograph taken of it. But the director said you might not want to see it. They thought a lot of people might feel that was whatever. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I'd have that body hung up in my garden if I could.
I don't know your neighbors would appreciate that, but...
Some the neighbours! But yeah, when I knew right from the beginning of getting the part that I was going to end up bloody, I didn't dream for a minute that it was going to be, quite as exciting. I mean, it's a nice piece for my showreel. Getting murdered from the back, beautiful.
But when you read it, did you already know it? It was like, yeah, then you will be blood-eagled, and you were like, okay, yeah, that's it, I like it.
Well, it's an historical fact, so
yeah, already
I was
knew.
hoping that they weren't going to skim over that, because apart from killing Ragnar, apologies.
Yeah, no, we cannot.
Apart from I know, is it too soon? Yeah, apart from that and the blood eagle, I've got to admit, if someone says, "So what are you up to?" and I go, "Oh, well, I'm going to murder and be incredibly unpopular by a lot of people, and then I'm going to get murdered." I love it. Snake pitch, snake pit.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. At the same time, you, of course, initially thought that would happen in season 2, and then it got postponed, got to season 4B, I think, even. Didn't you get like comfortable? I will do this at the end, like I'll be here like forever.
Well,
were you waiting for it to happen, like you said?
Yes, I was. In my head, I was out of there at the beginning of season 3. Charming to stay there longer. It got me through an awkward time in my private life. My parents were dying, yada yada yada, and so it was a salvation. And as well as a pleasure, as well as you meet people who are going to be in your world forever. You share shit together.
And as well, you see season 1 and season 2, and I would go to Ivan and say, I think this thing is spinning wheels. I think it's gaining momentum. There might be a season 3. And then we meet in season 3. I think this thing is gaining momentum. There might be a season 4. This is pretty good, right? And then I think we were both going to die next season. But then they go from 10 episodes to 20 episodes. And before the whole streaming thing really came in, it was cool to be shooting in Ireland and knowing that it had a lot of legs.
Yeah.
And people were loving and attaching themselves to the characters and Ragnar and Lagertha. And it is a great time to be making work and sharing connections. It really was. There was a real camaraderie in Vikings.
Yeah.
A real camaraderie.
Yeah.
That it doesn't always exist on sets, and I think that continues really to the fan base. It really does. This is my first time at one of these, but I can really feel a love for the show.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But definitely, like the way you, from the brief moments I've seen today, but as we can all see how you interact and how brotherly you all are with each other, you can't fake that.
No.
I mean, it's real, it's visible, and of course we all feel that energy. It's very welcoming.
Yes, and that's old
Thanks.
school, you know. That's